Okay, this isn't going to be a mukbang, but I made watermelon salad, watermelon rind salad. It's kind of a pickle. Alice is responsible for this. Thank you, Alice. When she saw me eating the rinds of the watermelon on here, she messaged me and said, "Have you ever seen watermelon pickles?" And I haven't. And I went down this wormhole. Was that? I went down this. Anyway, I was on YouTube for many days and hours. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's true. It's probably true. Of looking into watermelon rind preserves and watermelon pickles. Now, this is kind of my take on it. I just poured apple cider vinegar on top. You could use any vinegar you want, and then I put sea salt on top of it. I got this huge bowl of watermelon from a smaller watermelon too. You would be surprised how much extra watermelon you get. And you would really be surprised at how good it is. It's like a whole other entity. It's like putting apples in your salad and stuff like that. But the fact that you look at all of this, like from a small watermelon, all that's left over. So apple cider vinegar and sea salt. You could pour apple cider vinegar in it and put sea salt in it, mix it all together, and then put it in the refrigerator and keep it for a few days. I think you can keep it for weeks. You better look into that, what to do. But for me, just pouring the vinegar on top of it, adding the sea salt, it's already delicious. I'm sure it would taste better if it pickled longer. But this is my take on it. Instead of adding the vinegar, you could also add sugar, and which I think the pickle recipe usually does add sugar. But this is already sweet, and apple cider vinegar, I guess, kind of has a sweetness. Or vinegar. Ooh, vinegar. Or vinegar in general. This isn't supposed to be a mukbang, though. I'm not going to eat that on camera. I went shopping early this morning. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to. I said there was a Toys R Us sale. This is something you're not supposed to do, too, apparently. You're not supposed to pay attention to the sales if you're trying to be a minimalist, or I don't know, this is what they tell you. But my favorite toy line, which I will always collect, Masters of the Universe, was on sale at Toys R Us. And I gotta stop shaking because the whole camera and everything's gonna shake. So I went to Toys R Us, but then I went to another store, and another store, another store. That was probably around 10 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't get home until 7. I didn't even go very far. I just went tiny little area. It's crazy. I don't have to buy things either when I go shopping. It's just looking and thinking about what you can do with stuff, and how I can make things, and how I can be creative with things, and also what are the great deals that I'm seeing and finding. Anyway, I made the mistake of going to thrift stores, and I also made the mistake of, I didn't wash this, so I feel weird about it, but I have it on a little table here. I saw this at a store. It didn't even have a price tag on it when I picked it up, and I went, oh my goodness, that's so cool. And so I had to ask somebody for the price, and I'll show you. Like, you take off the top, and I guess it's a little, like, I don't know, brandy or booze, and that Marie Kondo thing. I picked it up and I was sparking joy. And I don't think it's old. I think it is like a reproduction. It could either be 50s or 70s, or it even could be newer than that. And I'm hoping it's new. when I asked the lady, I expected the lady to say $5 or something ridiculous. $2, she said. However, I didn't learn from the time when I bought these bowls and bringing them home on my basket. The nesting broke the biggest bowl because it was on the bottom. And the same thing happened here. The little thing. Why am I trusting the people at the store? It smashed. It broke, just like these bowls were clamoring, banging around inside, and it smashed the bottom out of the biggest bowl. And just like this was jiggling around on my bicycle. If I would have just put a piece of paper, if I just would have separated them and put them in two different places. Put this in one of the pockets of one of the bags that I have, but it put a big crack in it. But the thing about these bowls, if you're following along to the story from before, I found the bowl that broke at another thrift store. So I ended up getting the set of 3. Am I gonna find this little shot glass at another store? Maybe I will. Maybe I don't even want this. Like, I mean, I only wasted $2. I was thinking, oh no, I wasted $2. But then now I'm also thinking, it's only $2. But do I keep this and throw this out? I mean, I can't have broken glass. So it's broken so weird, just like the nesting bowl. It's broken from the inside, and it's so weird that both things broke like that. But I'm gonna go back probably to the other store where I got this and look for the shot glass, because that's crazy. That maybe it'll happen again. Then I'll know things are a miracle. Okay, so did I touch on everything? I touched on my shopping addiction. I gotta fix that. I touched on my watermelon pickle salad. Watermelon, what do I name this video? Watermelon pickle salad. I am so optimistic, and it's wrong. Like, I was doing the calculations in my head of how I can support myself, and for some reason I'm super optimistic, but it doesn't work out. I mean, it should work out for the meantime, for the next. If I do things right, everything should work out. They could work out phenomenally for the next 3, 4, 5 months. I think so. I don't know if that's optimistic. And then, but I have to put the work in to my YouTube channels, and I have not been doing that. I'm really bad about that, and that's something else that I mean, there's this thing, what are they, burnout and stuff, and you have to pace yourself. I don't know why. I don't know if YouTubers are spoiled or what, but I gotta enjoy my salad. I talk too much. It wasn't coherent. It's a simple, delicious recipe. You could just take a little watermelon and test it out by putting a little vinegar and a little bit of salt on it so you can taste it. That's what I did. And then I kept adding more, but it's better if it's the rind too. You don't want to, it works with watermelon if you've ever had watermelon in your salad before. But don't waste things. So good. Love you.